And the Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. It's a toss play to the right. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's caught. It's Washington. Breaking free at midfield. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab by the receiver. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The back's got it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And this one goes nowhere. Why can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught in the flat by the running back. And they'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Washington. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Oh, and a quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Good job of finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this one off.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. He's picked for a third time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. First and goal here for the offense. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
There's a run call on third and goal. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 21, Houston 7.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Houston Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left. With the catch, it's Hawkins. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw here. He lets it rip. Got him in open, hits him right in stride. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Incompletion sets up a second down.
Patriot.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. First down here, final seconds of the first half. Let's see if this offense can make something happen. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first down and more. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And they get the second half started with the running play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. And the ball is hauled in. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Houston's offense heads back out into the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Good, a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Linebacker shifting around now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And that one straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. That solid pursuit. They'll track him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And now the handoff. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. They're going to run it. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Look out, he's in the clear. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Heading left after the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Wow, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab!
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Handoff to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, barely near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And your Houston Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Touchdown.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Houston, 10.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the